Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Destiny,
I'm DeAngelo.
and we're just gonna do another little potty episode of mine and DeAngelo's opinions about whatever we want to talk about.
Whatever we want to talk about.
So first on the list, Christmas is coming up. How you feel about that?
I already did all my Christmas shopping.
Yeah, we know you did all your Christmas shopping.
I've become addicted to Temu.
He's not allowed to shop on Temu any longer. No more Temu shopping.
Early Christmas shopping done. So,
Anyway.
for the most part.
I'm just really excited for Kehlani to really understand Christmas this year.
Yeah. For what it should be meant for, Not just the gifts. Gifts aren't that important.
Well, I mean just all of it.
Yeah.
Like last year with her opening presents, you could tell like she was only 2. She didn't really fully understand what was going on. We kind of had to help her open her presents. This year she's gonna be tearing that shit apart.
Oh yeah.
Super excited with what she's getting, and
yeah, I love it. She definitely will be excited.
and helping us decorate the tree instead of her throwing all of the ornaments into the tree and letting them fall to the bottom and catching them again.
She's not gonna want to mess it all up.
No, yeah, she's real excited. We've done all the gingerbread houses. She's been into the Christmas music. I've heard
Mr. Grinch.
Yeah, the Mr. Grinch song over and over and over. Jingle Bell Rock over and over and over. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. All of that. Just all of it's on repeat. But I like it. I like it because I like how much she's really enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited for the gifts, the big gifts we're gonna get her. So we're gonna get her a like little vanity like desk thing for her to sit at, because she loves looking at herself in the mirror. She loves singing. She loves putting on my chapstick. She calls it putting on her lips.
Put it on my lips. Daddy, you want some lips?
Right. We're also getting her a dollhouse, a wooden doll. What? What did you say?
Nothing.
You have a microphone to your mouth. Just
I whispered it very loud.
remember that. We're getting her a wooden dollhouse that I think she's really, really gonna enjoy, because she likes playing with like the little
figures.
Yeah, little figures, like people figures, animal figures. She absolutely destroyed the kitchen, the play kitchen she has in her room. It has marker drawings all over it, kinetic sand in every single crease.
You can only wipe it down so many times.
She knocked my whole coffee over on it one time, and I went to go clean up the carpet and the blinds and forgot to clean up the kitchen, so that's all still there too. It's just a hot mess, and it needs to go.
Yeah, it needs to go.
And I mean,
she absolutely adores cooking. Actually cooking.
Yeah, she likes pretend cooking
day.
too, but she also likes really cooking.
She
also likes actually cooking.
Cutting up the vegetables.
Yeah, her little tower. She loved that tower. If y'all got young kids, get you a tower for
it's
them
like
to.
a 2-step platform where they.
Yeah, they'll
go
be
to the counter level.
Yeah, counter level, because they want to do anything and everything that you're doing. I've been really leaning into that lately to help not really entertain. I've really had to pull myself away from trying to entertain our child, because it's not possible to constantly entertain a 1, 2, and 3-year-old. I don't think that you're really supposed to, because then you're kind of like setting everything up for them.
Yeah.
They're not like thinking creatively for themselves. So having her help me and like cook our breakfast. She loves cutting up strawberries. She loves cutting up anything she can cut up with her little knives. She loves to cut everything, even things that don't need to be cut. But she absolutely loves it, and it's been really helpful, because then I'm not really stressing about like, oh, what should she do next, or trying to set up an activity for her all the time so that I can do things. I just let her help me with the things I'm doing, and she likes it.
Oh, she loves it.
Yeah.
No, mommy, I got it. I'm gonna do it.
So get a tower. Get a tower if y'all have young children.
Yeah. Let them help. Let them be hands-on. Let them get the experiences. We're teaching kids to be adults, not kids to be kids, and you still let them have that experience as kids, but they love learning the things that now that they're going to learn in 10 years, 20 years. Why not expose them
Yeah.
early, right away?
Yeah. I also think it sends, I realized this pretty early on, it sends the message to them when you're constantly like trying to set up other things for them to do and you're like separate away from them doing something else. I feel like it starts to send the message to them that like you would prefer to be doing your own thing by yourself and that you don't really want to like hang out and play with them. I'm not saying you need to play all the time, but like I feel like you should play with your kids sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like it sends them the wrong message. So when you include them in, oh my gosh, why was I sounding so nasally? I was talking like this. Voice switch. Anyways, this is what I actually sound like. This is what I actually sound like. Scratch all that other stuff. So when you include them in like your day-to-day stuff, I feel like they feel important and they really enjoy doing things with you.
Yeah.
You know, even the
Yeah.
New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
How do you feel about them, and do you have any?
I feel like New Year's resolutions are a great thing. Yes, I do have some. There's a lot of mindset changes I want to make, definitely for New Year's, because we were just talking about this. New Year's is a time for you to focus on making changes for yourself, right? But the only part that keeps a New Year's resolution going is consistency and determination, just wanting it, you know, and keep going at it. That's the problem. Is the traditional New Year's resolution is, I want to change something about myself, and it lasts a week, couple weeks, maybe a month, couple months at max, and then you just fall off. The consistency is not there.
Well, I think it's not self-induced. They're not like, you know, I'm tired of this, I want to make this change now. It's just that time of year, that's what everybody else is doing. I feel like that's the biggest difference, because realistically, you can have New Year's resolutions all year, any time of the year.
Not just New Year's.
So I think it's cool if people have New Year's resolutions. I don't think there's a problem with it, because like I said, I wouldn't find a problem with it any other time of the year. But just make sure you're doing it because you actually want to do it, and because you're doing it to better yourself, not because you
trendy.
See, you see other people making these other health or lifestyle changes, and you very well could want those things too. But if you're not there mentally to make those changes, I feel like it's kind of also self-sabotage.
Absolutely.
Because if you're not there mentally to make those changes, and you're like, okay, I'm going to quit doing blah 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 for my New Year's resolution, and then, like you said, a week or two, or maybe even like a month later, you fall off, you're gonna feel pretty crappy about yourself, because you didn't follow through with your resolution when you weren't even really there yet to make that change just yet, you know?
Well, yeah, and we already know the universe is gonna let you know you're not there. You're not ready.
I mean, internally, you're gonna know you weren't there. You just, maybe that's something you do want to change, but there's some other things you have to work through before you, I feel like, because I feel like New Year's resolutions are always like big changes.
Well, yeah, and that's why the part you said about sabotage, the universe is going to put you in experiences that you will go through in your day-to-day that will let you know you are not there. You know
that will
let
you, not like to be like, here, let me prove to you that you're not ready. More so like you are putting it out there that you want to make these changes, and so those opportunities that are coming in are matching the changes that you want to make. And if you're not actually ready to make those changes, that's where it's going to show that you're really not ready for this, because if you were, you would be going along with those changes. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I think we're saying the same thing. We're talking about the experiences, like you knowing you're not ready will show later down the road through
yeah.
what you've been going through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
opportunities will arise because you said you wanted it. You sent that thought, that emotion out there that you wanted it, and that's what's coming in for you. But you're going to show yourself you're not actually ready for it, which you already
Yeah,
knew.
absolutely, and that took time.
Yeah.
Usually, there's a little bit of time in between where people are trying to do these things, and then you're getting those experiences maybe right away that's saying, maybe you pump your brakes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
Yeah.
So
it is good to have a
Mhm.
New Year's resolution. You stick to it. You do it for you. You do it because you want to make those changes, not to show people that you can make changes.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to make
That's
a
unhealthy.
difference. You need to show yourself that you can make the change
Yeah.
and want it for yourself.
Mhm.
So, good New Year's resolutions, yes, can be bad. So,
Yeah. It can be used improperly.
yes.
Do you have any that you want to share?
I haven't put a lot of thought into it. Maybe more a big resolution for me, in which obviously I can start now, is being organized with everything, with work.
That's
with,
definitely one of mine.
with thoughts, with emotions. You can literally put everything from your brain into a filing folder in your brain, right? It's all this information, and you can organize it. You can actually do that with paper and writing, but just in your thoughts, in your head in general, you can organize those things and implement those changes. The New Year's resolution is organization, because I have a lot of the other things down, stuff that we've been working on for a long time.
Yeah.
Definitely organization, everything.
That's definitely one of mine too, because it's just been all over the place.
Oof.
And it just keeps getting harder and harder and harder to try and get my stuff together because I just have not been organized and not sticking to
The organization.
sticking to continuously working towards improving my organization.
Yes, because
Not
it's always
expecting
gonna
to
be
just be there. Another big one for me is seeing how long I can stay sober.
Yes.
And by sober, I mean alcohol. I do not mean drugs. I don't do any kind of drugs. I'm not a crackhead. I don't partake in any illegal crackhead activities.
No, we ain't no tweaks. Or
I don't even smoke weed anymore, but not like that's even bad. But it was just getting like really out of hand these past few years, and I've known for a while how much it was holding me back. I think I just wasn't ready to let go of it yet.
Yeah.
Which it sounds really unhealthy, but that's because it really was. And
But I think the unhealthy part about it is the not having realization that it's a problem. That's what most people struggle with. Yeah, the self-awareness. Knowing that, like, okay, I need to make this change because
and
of how it's affecting me.
The heavy drinking itself.
Well, physically too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, both.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm talking every weekend.
Yeah, but you have that part. You have the self-realization. You have.
Yeah, I've
exactly
had that.
What it takes to.
I've had that awareness for a long time now. I just, like, for example, going back to the New Year's resolution. Last New Year's, I could have been like, I'm trying to not drink for X amount of time, and I would have set myself up for failure because I was not there yet. I literally just got there. Last Sunday was literally today is Sunday. Last Sunday was the last day that I drank alcohol. Like, I am freshly in this, but it definitely feels different this time.
Both of us too. I drink just as much as she does. So we both have this I don't want to say problem. It's not a problem, but something we want to improve on.
I could say for me it was becoming a problem. It was not becoming a problem. I think it was a problem. I think I was
Because of the mental association.
I think I was abusing it. I could say that. I was definitely abusing alcohol because when you're drinking every single weekend, drinking tequila shots at that every single weekend, Friday and Saturday night.
It's a party.
And then sometimes like in the middle of the week drinking some wine, like it was just completely out of hand. Like that is entirely too much. You think about the for one, the physical damages that does to your brain and to your body in general,
mental
but
damage.
also your mental clarity and just not being able to apply yourself in a certain direction in life and work towards your goals. I wasn't working towards anything. I wasn't applying myself in the ways that I know I could apply myself. And I got fed up. I got fed up with the way it was making me feel. I got fed up with the way it was making me look. And I think the biggest thing is I got fed up with knowing I should have been at past the part that I got stuck at. A long time ago. Knowing blessings that I know were coming in for me have been put on pause, opportunities that have been missed or put on pause because I was getting caught in the same loop and I was self-sabotaging because I did not have my mental health in check. And the alcohol was making it 10 times worse. Like, don't get me wrong, I was definitely going through some stuff. I had just had a child 3 years ago, and I was already drinking before that, but it definitely, like, I would say a year in, I started, like, really heavy drinking. So that's why I say the last, like, 2 years, 2.5 years was heavy drinking pretty much every weekend. Like, I can't tell you the last time where
You didn't drink.
Besides this weekend, I could not. I honestly can't tell you the last time I did not drink tequila on the weekend.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time coming.
That's rough. That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's an issue. That is abusing alcohol.
Yeah. And some people do it every day, every single day.
And for some people, it works for them. They can handle it. They're still productive. But for me, it was really holding me back. And I'm not saying I'm never going to drink anything ever again. I'm just never going to abuse alcohol the way that I was. And also, I'm just never going to drink like that anymore.
Yeah. And
maybe on like my wedding night or something like that. I don't know.
Even with other people that drink every day, I don't think productivity is.
I don't think it actually works for them. I think they can skate by maybe.
Well, they only do that because they're going through a lot of mental shit, a lot of experiences happening in their life that cause them to drink every day. That's not a normal thing.
Comfortable.
I'm pretty sure 100% of people that drink every single day are going through something mentally.
I wasn't drinking every single day.
No, I'm saying for people that do.
Yeah. Or even just as much as we were drinking too.
If you drink every single day, there's something going on in your mental.
For sure.
That is not a natural thing. That's not a...
And cannot be addressed without taking alcohol out of the equation.
Exactly. Your mental will always have a barrier of blockage with drinking alcohol, especially a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Occasional moderation, yes, those things do not affect you in ways. It has affected us, but because of the long-term use, and it could even be worse. I mean, people go through even worse.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's definitely something mental going on in there.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, next question. Last question, actually. What is the biggest change you have made for yourself this year?
That's a hard one. I think I've made a lot of changes this year.
What is the most influential change you have made? I
think our relationship was a big influential change, because really this year we figured out a lot of what we need from each other, but
Right.
also still being ourselves
Yeah.
at the same time, being able to express that at the same time too, but being able to tell the things to the other person that you
Having
don't.
those hard conversations.
Yeah, having the hard conversations,
Mhm.
communication. I mean, what we have now, we've never had before in
Yeah.
communication. You know,
Yeah.
even if it is still tough at times, we're still learning and growing. We're still trying to figure out those things um, to their full potential, but we've never talked the way we do now. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. I
And
agree.
how we get to know each other more. That's been the biggest change so far.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. What's yours?
Well, like you said, there's definitely been a lot of changes, but
Personal stuff for me too, but
I think the most influential, the biggest change that I think will have the most impact and has had on my life was actually not too long ago. And that is, which sounds kind of wild with me saying this out loud because our child's 3.5, but letting go of, like, not just trying to get myself to let go of this, but actually, like, it does not live in my head rent free anymore. Of what I thought it should have been like, and how I thought I should have been as a mother and a partner. Because I feel like I've slacked. I feel like I've dropped the ball in a lot of places and at a lot of different times. And I feel like truly letting that go and forgiving myself for those mistakes and actions I did not take has really helped me be a lot more happy and a lot more peaceful in my present moment. And I've just really been enjoying my life with you and Kaylani a lot more because I can truthfully be present. Before I thought I was being present, but I had not actually let go of that guilt and shame. And I think that has, had a really big impact on me.
Well, yeah, like you said, that like all that's targeted towards you. You wanted to be the best you for us and yourself, but you had to figure that part out. So
it's a hard balance.
Yeah, you've been figuring out you really strong. I mean, that's a great thing. It's hard to love other people as much, more than you love yourself. And if you don't love yourself that much, you can't love people that much. You know?
And that's not a coincidence that I actually started like taking better care of myself.
Yeah.
And you know how we were talking about earlier, including Kaylani in a lot of things so that I don't feel like I have to try and figure stuff out for her to do all the time. All of that has made a really big impact in that too, because I'm doing way less things that I didn't want to be doing.
Before, when she was smaller.
I felt like I had to, and I really did not want to do a lot of those things. And it led to a lot of frustrations and not negative emotions, but not so happy emotions, because I kept feeling like I had to do these things that I did not want to do. And so all of those changes have made a really big impact
It
on my
definitely.
happiness.
Yeah. It definitely affects your parenting on how your emotions. If you don't want to do something, it's gonna reflect. You know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm also really grateful that I caught that as Kaylani was starting to be more aware
Of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would feel really bad if she came to me telling me like she was upset about whatever I did or didn't do to like be there for her. I would be really
absolutely.
upset.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and that's where obviously we're more very conscious of our child
Mhm.
and her emotions,
Mhm.
how she feels. So, but yeah, definitely finding yourself and who you are, and having more time to yourself, and expressing outward who you really are
Mhm.
helps
Doing
do a
this.
lot. Yeah, doing this.
I really
Just talked
like
about this
doing
for a
this.
long time. Very long time.
And it's been really tough trying to like get on my feet and I'm still trying to like figure this all out, exactly what we're doing here. But I'm just gonna keep pressing record, putting the microphone in my hand and see what it do.
With that mouth too.
You know, I'm trying to see what it do.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, been enjoying myself, been enjoying my life.
Yeah.
It's been a
It's
great
an
time.
amazing life.
Yeah.
And you get a glimpse of our knowledge and insight, so.
Yeah, a lot of knowledge and insight up here. I'll be sharing a lot of that.
I definitely have a lot to say.
DeAngelo was play pimping for the longest time. Like, he didn't want to be up on here. It's just not his thing. I don't want to do it. But then when he does, he got so much to say.
But yeah, I'm supporting you. I want to be here too.
Yeah, but I think you enjoy it too.
Yeah.
I think
Because I'm not actually. I'm talking to you, and I
Yeah.
feel like I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Even if other people see this, in the audience, I'm not like in front of a crowd trying to do
Yeah.
all this talking and stuff. This is
I
me.
feel like-
This is authentically me.
Right. As it should be.
Yeah.
I just feel like you were maybe a little like nervous at first to show yourself, to express yourself and be in front of a camera, which I definitely was too. If you see all those first videos that I posted, I was hella nervous.
Yeah,
like, but
we don't
as
do selfies. We don't do none of that stuff.
yeah, I think it has to do with the fear of being seen and just not wanting to be that vulnerable.
Absolutely.
But I think we're both some stars. Like, I think we need to be seen. I think we need to be heard.
Oh, we know that.
So I think it's really good
Absolutely.
that we both stepped out of our comfort zones to
Yeah.
do this. I think it's helped both of us.
Yeah, this is awesome. It really has.
So
'Cause
we
we are
recruited
social-
him. We recruited him. He's gonna
Social
be on here.
butterflies for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna do this together. I think I said this in one of the other episodes, but I was definitely like between tipsy and drunk. So
Yeah, this is our first sober one.
Sober. Actually, no. The very first one I posted was sober. It was in the morning.
Oh.
But then.
Oh, but I mean me and you. This is our first sober one.
So.
First sober podcast.
Yeah, it feels great, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no hangover these past 2 days. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
That's
Like,
the bad part.
what was I doing? Why was I doing that?
We often ask ourselves that question, but we're figuring
Still
that out
kept
now.
doing it, but like now
Yeah.
we're actually doing it.
Yeah. So,
I don't know
like,
that
this is a
makes
good thing.
sense, but yeah,
they know we're doing it. You know we're doing it.
we doing the damn thing.
We
We
doing
doing
the
what we
damn
do
thing.
when we doing it. What did J. Cole say? Can't nobody do it how I do it when I be doing it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh yeah. I love it.
All right, I think we're gonna end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our conversations. We did. We had a great old time.
Yeah. Authentically us.
That's all I can be, baby.
That's it. I don't know how to be nobody else. I know how to be me.
I could be you.
That's it.
So, yes, we are going to not slack on recording again.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to try and make this happen a little bit more.
Yeah,
So we're a
absolutely.
little more consistent. I keep saying we're because he's going to do this with me. There might be some here and there where it's just me by myself.
Yeah.
But, like, he's going to do this.
Yeah, I'll be in it.
Yeah. And he's sober, too. He's not just drunk saying that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I'm going to hold you to it.
right. Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you guys have a good... Oh. can't really say I hope you guys have a good night.
It's nighttime for us. Okay, so yes, have a good night.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. We will have some more videos coming. And yeah, we'll see y'all in the next episode.